Just bought at the market here. Um, didn't really have much time to think about it. Just I was looking for a buy down here, and then we got 3 consecutive bull bars and started to break out. I think I'm buying a bit too high. Um, so I might have to pull back first, but I think the 4 bull bars makes it unlikely to go straight down. So I only bought 1 share. I'll look to buy another one if we pull back. I don't know why I bought that though. It's not a good buy. Just got out break even there. Um, I think it's okay. It's an okay thing to do and then buy more lower. But as I thought about it more, it wasn't based on a thoughtful. It wasn't a thoughtful decision. I just saw it start to rally, 4 consecutive bull bars, and I thought, let me just buy. Let me buy now just so I don't miss it. But I don't want to trade like that. This is not a setup I know. Normally, I'd wait for some kind of double bottom first and then buy. So I'll let it go if it goes without me. But it just wasn't a thoughtful decision here. So I thought it'd be best to exit and wait for something that I do feel comfortable with. I have an order to buy above this bull bar here. Not a perfect bar, tail on top, but I was looking to buy above this inside bar here, and I wanted to see a little bit more. So we got a bull breakout, tail on top, but it's the bull breakout from the inside bar, signal bar. So I thought it'd be okay to buy above. Higher probability, just got filled there. Higher probability to wait for the breakout and follow through. So it's not a high probability trade. So I'm getting in a little bit early. So I traded smaller, 2 shares. So risking $1 to my stop down here. And then if we get the breakout and follow through, so I'm betting on the breakout and follow through happening and then getting a swing up. So it's a low probability trade. If we get the breakout and follow through, I'll add more on the follow through bar. If we just race up, then I'll stay in. And if we get a bear bar, that would form a low too short, and then I'll exit below. The signs of strength that I'm looking for here, I'm looking for this bar to close above this high right here, so above the breakout point, close above, and then the next bar, I'd like to see a bull body. If it's a bear body, it's a bear bar closing on its low, then that would be the sell signal for the second entry short, so I would exit below that. But so far this bar is looking good, and if we can hold here and close above the breakout point, that would be a good sign of strength. I took off 1 share there just because this is the decision bar. Like I wasn't going to, but I thought if I'm waiting for a specific bar here, then I'd rather see it first and then re-add it. So it's unlikely to race up, and so I thought I could probably get back in at the same price, and so I wanted to take at least one off, see if we get the follow through, and then re-add. I think I overcomplicated it. I didn't have to do that, and probably shouldn't have. Okay, so we got the follow through bar there. So I added, I bought 3 shares. So I added the other share back on and then bought 2 more. So we got the breakout and follow through. And now I'm hoping for continuation up. I'm thinking strong enough breakout and follow through that we should continue higher. I have an order to take off half at 301.10 if we get there. So I'm in 4 shares right now, looking to take off 2 shares at 301.10. And my reasoning for that is that normally if I didn't get in early, I would have bought that close for a scalp. So I want to at least scalp out part of that entry, the high probability entry. I just got out of the full position there. That was tough to manage. I think I overcomplicated it here, but I also think that if this became a big bear bar, I would have been happy that I did that. So I'm not sure if that was the wrong thing to do. I think it was okay. I did overcomplicate it, but I don't know if it was necessarily the wrong thing to do. Then I re-added on the scalp buy, looking for 20 cents, and we got 2 cents away. And so once I bought here, I was treating it like a scalp now because I was already in the scalp target, and I thought 20 cents up was likely. I was gonna leave 2 shares to see if we tested higher, but that was this. I thought the scalp was high probability after the follow through, so I was looking for 20 cents. We got 2 cents away and then reversed back down to my entry. And so if I was managing it like a scalp on its own, I'd be getting out if it came back down to my entry there. And so that's what I did for the full position. Um, it's still a micro channel up, 7 bar micro channel, but for a scalp, I didn't want it to get 2 cents from my target and then reverse back down to my entry. So exited the full position there and finished with 47 cents. So it could have been a pretty good trade if this bar filled me, but that's okay. I think the read was okay. I got in early, so I profited on the first 2 shares here. And overall, happy with the read. Management could be better. I mean, the fact that I had to take so many entries for a trade like this, I think it could be simpler. I think a better trader would have done something a lot simpler. But in the moment, that seemed like a reasonable thing to do. So I'm okay with it. It came out green, so happy with that. And the read was okay, but the management definitely needs some work here.